ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरि ओम। Namaskar. Welcome to Hinduism in Focus. This morning we shall focus our attention to thoughts, a function of the mind. Thoughts is said to be the father of man. A verse says, to man God gave the sword of the mind in the beginning of time. The one who trains the mind and trains it well flourishes in the world. So the mind is compared to a sharp sword. Man will be able to fulfill himself or achieve fulfillment in life if he realizes the subtle and the mysterious workings of the mind. You know, light is said to travel the fastest, 186,300 miles per second. But the mind travels faster than light. So we can safely say the mind is the fastest traveling thing in the world. It not only travels fast, but is also very strong. You know, I say a strong-minded person. We say a strong-headed, but actually strong-minded. It's also though strong, it's also light as an ether. It's also subtler than electricity, this mind of ours. A program aired in the United States, for instance, is instantaneously heard and seen in our homes in Guyana. This only reveals how fast sound waves travel. If the mind is made of vibrations, as the sound is made of sound waves, there is no end to the waves of our thought that emerge from the ocean of our mind. We become easy prey to sorrow and suffering by directing the mind on questionable paths. Though the body is mortal, our thoughts are immortal. The power of thought vibrations travels around the world. As the heat waves, the electrical waves, and the light waves radiate, the mental waves too radiate. The thought vibrations are the cause for man's joy and sorrow, health and disease, woe and weal, and even birth and death. Our life becomes meaningful, therefore, if we conduct ourselves fully aware of our thought vibrations. In fact, the whole world is suffused with mental vibrations. Our mind can shine with resplendent purity if we cultivate what we call noble thoughts, ideas, and noble feelings. It is only by developing purity of thought, of minds, that we ensure purity of action, purity in deeds, and this can yield pure results. Speaking words of truth, you know, in this world is very rare. To walk according to the laws of God is harder still. To live a life of righteousness is no easy task. It calls for great sacrifice, determination, austerity, courage, and most of all, important prayers. Controlling the restless and fidgety mind is not easy. Even Arjuna protested. He complained to Bhagavan Krishna about this. Chanchalam hi mana Krishna pramathi balavadridham tasyaham nigraham manye vayoriva sadushkaram. O Lord, This mind is very unsteady, turbulent, tenacious, and very powerful. I consider it as difficult to control like the wind. Thoughts are not only capsules of anger and danger, but they can be capsules of immortality as well, and sweetness or nectar. There is no end to the waves in an ocean, we know that. Similarly, there is no end to the thoughts as long as our mind exists. Our love and hatred, our pain and pleasure are all based on our mind, the quality of our thoughts. As a seed in course of time becomes a mighty tree, similarly, an evil thought assumes gigantic dimensions in course of time. Unless evil thoughts are nipped in the bud, they bring disastrous consequences. It is said, even a tiny snake should be beaten with a big stick. Similarly, even a mean or apparently insignificant thought should be dealt with early and severely. Thoughts are so powerful and influential that they distort our sight, our speech, and even hearing. We sow the seeds of thought, what we reap, the fruit of action. We sow the seed of action, what we reap, the fruit of nature. We sow the seed of nature, what we reap, the fruit of character. We sow the seed of character, and that is our destiny. An act repeated every day becomes a habit. That habit forms or shapes a person's personality. It tells about the character of that person. As we think, so we act, and that is what we become. It is evidence, therefore, that our destiny rests on our thoughts. For the rise and fall of man, his thoughts are the cause. Thought is said to be the father of the man. Thoughts are dynamic. Thoughts are action. Thoughts are life forces, very powerful. They shape the destiny of a person. How or what we think will decide what we shall become. We are therefore to a great extent products of our thinking. And this thought is an activity of what? What part of the body? The subtle body, the mind. Our thought and our mind cannot be viewed as separate. Our Vedic mantra says, Ano bhadra kratavo yanto vishwataha, meaning, let noble thoughts come to us from every side, from every direction. This mantra is a prayer for thoughts that are noble, thoughts that are pure, thoughts that are spiritually elevating. To act on one is then to cure the other. To cleanse the mind is to purify the thinking, and to purify our thoughts is to cleanse the mind. Work on one, and the other is cured. The other part of the mantra says that noble thoughts must come to us from every direction. This calls for an attitude of open-mindedness, good and uplifting thoughts, noble and inspiring ideas can only permeate our being if our mind is open and receptive. Our mind must therefore be disciplined and trained. It must be attuned to the right channel. The Vedic rishis paid much emphasis on the state of the human mind. Bhadram no api vataya mano. It continues that mantra. O God, send us also a good and happy mind. Tanme mana Shiva Sankalpamastu, it continues. May that mind of mine will what is good. And yasmana rete kinchit kriyati, without which no action whatever is performed. The Veda goes to the spring of all actions, our mind, and desires goodness there. If the will that proceeds from the depths of our being be good, then our whole conduct shall be good. Thoughts can therefore lead us to the dungeon of darkness and also into illuminated halls. We make many of us to cover up our flaws, our errors. The ostrich, that bird, buries his beak in a heap of sand. It is deluded thereby by the thought that it is invisible. I know what happened, but it eventually succumbs to the bullet of a hunter. The hunter sees it. Similarly, the evil thought, the person of evil thinking, the evil person mistakenly thinks that his evil thoughts will go unnoticed. The mind of man is like a CD, a compact disc. The good and evil thoughts are indelibly impressed on the CD of his mind and plays themselves out on the world stage. Everybody hears, everybody sees. Nothing is secret. Our thoughts and feelings are thereby easily gauged by the world. Thoughts are so powerful that they can be successfully used to bring relief to the afflicted minds. Noble thoughts can also earn us noble friendship. Like-minded people will attract like-minded people, friends. A thief befriends a thief. A musician befriends another musician. A doctor will befriend his fellow doctor. A teacher befriends another teacher, and so on. So the noble-minded persons will befriend those of like mind, of noble temperament, of noble thoughts and thinking. On this question of fellowship with the evil-minded and the good, the Hitopadesha wittingly says, Durjanena samam sakhyam pritim chapina karyet Ushnodahati changara shita krishnayate karam. Never become a friend of nor feel affection for a wicked people. Why? A wicked person is no different from coal, charcoal. When charcoal glows with fire, it burns the hand. When it is cold, it blackens the hand. It's never good. Mrid ghata vat sukha bhedyo, the Hitopadesha continues, dosangdhanascha durjano bhavati, sujanastu kanaka ghatavat, durbhedyas-chashu sangheya. Friends with a wicked person is like a jar made with earth, clay. It is easy to break and difficult to mend to make back. On the other hand, friendship with a virtuous person, a very good person, is like a jar made of gold. It is hard to break, but when it breaks, it's easy to make. You can easily weld it back, solder it back, not with a clay jar. It broke easy, but it's difficult to make. So that is like a friend. So fellowship is what is called for of the good. It helps to cure a defective and impure mind. And it also promotes the cultivation of good and wholesome thought, our friends also influence our conduct in life. So please join us tomorrow for another in this series, Hinduism in Focus. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om.